I've chosen these forms because they're simple, accessible and impactful. There's a warm-up video that you can do first if you want to or you've got time. And there's also a posture video if you want to get geeky about your posture. I'll show you the form and you can practice it for as long as you like or as much as you've got time for. When you've finished your practice, step quietly back into Wu Qi and stand for a couple of minutes and just allow your yin and yang to balance. So we're just going to start some simple breathing. In simple breathing, the form, I'll just show you the physicality of the form to start with. And we just bring our arms up on the in-breath and down on the out-breath. So things that people might get wrong if they're just starting out is that we don't want our arms to come up straight forwards and down straight forwards. We also don't want to come all the way up so our shoulders come up around our ears. So we're almost leading with the elbows and the wrists on the in-breath and descending with the wrists on the out-breath. So it's a really flowing movement. So we're breathing in as we come up and out as we go down. So staying with your speed of breath, it might not be the same as mine. It might be much slower, it might be much faster. We don't judge either of those as good or bad. We've all got our own pace, we've all got our own rhythm. And once we've got the hang of this movement a little bit, breathing in and out, we start to remind ourselves to be balanced in the Dantian. Quite often when we start moving the arms in Qigong, even if we had our posture lined up to start with, as soon as we move the arms, we stick our bum out or we throw our upper body back. So just staying balanced over bubbling spring with nice, deep bend in the knees. Breathing in and out at your speed, arms rising and falling, balanced in the Dantian. And once we get the hang of this and we're staying in our Dantian, we can start to notice that on the in-breath we expand and on the out-breath we contract. So expanding and contracting, and it's not just the lungs. Whole body expands and the whole body contracts and relaxes. Whole body rising, expanding, whole body sinking and contracting. As with all Qigong movements, we're moving all the way through the movement. We're not just moving from the top to the bottom, but we're staying with the movement. We're staying there with our awareness all the way through the in-breath and all the way through the out-breath. So we're mostly breathing in and expanding as opposed to having expanded and having breathed in, and breathing out and contracting. If you want, you can start to notice at the top of the breath there's a moment of lightness, just a moment of weightlessness where we're not breathing in anymore and we're not yet breathing out. Just a tiny moment. And we might notice at the bottom of the out-breath that there's a moment where we're no longer breathing out, but we haven't yet breathed in, and there's an empty stillness. Just tuning into those tiny moments in between the breathing in and the breathing out.